Every Tuesday, I pick a theme to direct the conversation around on stream. In this stream, the theme was career/professional development, and one of the viewers essentially asked whether you should chase a dream in something that you're not that good at or pursue something that you're just gifted at. This was my attempt at a response to that very, very good question. If you have any thoughts, comments, or opinions, drop them down below. Have a nice day, and above else, go and get it. Would you recommend going for a dream that you're not good at or a career that you're gifted at? Well, question. I would probably, I don't know, I think it would depend on the circumstance and how not good you were at the dream. I would steer towards going for a career that you're gifted at. Because if you go for a career that you're gifted at, you'll probably have more success, and then you could probably find avenues to combine what your dream is within that career, if that makes sense. I think you could say, well, like, if you're gifted at something, I would argue that more often than not, you kind of like doing, you're kind of happy doing it, or you like doing it. Like, not gonna lie, like, I guess there are scenarios when you're not, but like most of the time, like, if you're really fucking good at something, like really, really good, like gifted, like, I would say that most people enjoy doing things that they're gifted at, like, and really, really good at. And if you're one of those people that's not, and you're gifted at something and you hate it, I think you could still pursue that as a career, but try and figure out how you can be happier in doing something that you're gifted at. Like, if you're gifted at it, I don't believe that you can't find happiness in doing something that you're gifted at, personally. Like, you just need to find what makes you happy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see how chasing a dream that you're not good at is to look at it from that side. It's difficult because it's like, if I want to be when I was younger and I wanted to be a football player and I'm not good enough, like, should I chase being a football player, like a professional footballer, when I'm not good enough? Like, at what point it's a risk. It's a big risk, because the reason why it's a risk is because at some point down the line, you might come to a point where you've got to make a decision and say, actually, I'm actually not good enough. I'm actually not good enough to reach that dream, and actually I've now got to maybe start. You probably then end up going back to the thing that you're really good at. That's probably usually what happens, is when you go for your dream and you don't get your dream, they probably then think, okay, well, I'm just going to go and do the thing that I know that I'm really good at, because it's the safe option. But again, at the same time, you could go for your dream that you are not good at, and you could have some excelled growth or excelled opportunities, or just excelled something that takes you from not being good at it to, it depends how much natural ability is required in that dream. I guess that's what it is that some things require a lot more natural ability than being able to learn it. Like, being good at maths. A good example is, like, some people are just fucking shit hot at maths, and some people are not. And those people that are not, as much as they learn maths, as much as they study hard, and that, they will never be as good as the people that can just look at things and just do it like that. They would never. And so I would say that if your dream relies heavily on you having a natural ability, football is one of those things. Like, you can train as, those people that play on a Sunday league that in your team, they turn up every week, they train hard, they work hard as everyone else, but they're fucking shit and they never get any better. So you've got to weigh up whether your dream, how heavily reliant on having natural ability and skill. In my career, marketing, or advertising, I think it doesn't have much natural ability. I personally don't think you need much natural ability to be good at marketing. Like, it's not born in your genes that you're a good marketer. Perhaps a good salesperson, because it's part of your personality, but to be a good marketer, you just have to learn how to market things and be somewhat creative and just understand theories and concepts and ideas and stuff, which can be, I'm not saying there's no natural ability required in it, but like, there's a lot more just skills to be learned that can be learned rather than the natural ability side, which is maybe the creativity, natural ability. Like, so I think that's maybe how I would look at it when evaluating whether it's right to chase your dream that you're not good at, or a career path that you're gifted at. That was a good question though. I like that question. Thought provoking. It's an interesting one though, because when do you make that decision? Like I don't know, when you're young, like when you're young, like I don't think your mind is definitely not developed enough to be able to really contemplate that question like I've just contemplated. I would not be able to think and give an answer like that when I was fucking 17, 18, when I'm at a point in my life where I am weighing up whether to chase my dream and that I'm maybe not good enough for, or just go down the safe route and go do a fucking normal degree and get a normal job and this, that and the other.